This is ATIA RAHMAN, DSP probationer. I have qualified WBCS 2021 and have secured a rank of 4 in DSP. So, I am here again with you all, and I have come up with the current affairs of the month of October and November. We all know that PSC has soon published a notification regarding the year 2024 prelims, that it is going to be held soon at any date, and you people need to check the websites. So, as we all know that current affairs is a very integral part of your preparation, and you need to relate the static part with the current affairs part and combine it in such a efficient manner so that all the questions come common. So, it is very difficult to actually choose out few current affairs which are out of this big lot which are important for your exam, but I have tried to do so. So, I thank AptiPlus once again for calling me here. I am doing my second video with AptiPlus, and I will try to continue my series because as I told you that I am in training, and it is becoming really very taxing for me to continue it. But I soon want to see you people, whoever are watching me today, I want to see you soon as my colleagues. So, let's not delay it further, and let's start our current affairs class today. So, the first question is, what is the primary objective of the Vision portal recently launched by government? So, you see the 4 options that are given here. The right answer is to empower underprivileged youth through education, skill development and sustainable livelihoods. So, first of all, this word vision has a full form. विकसित भारत initiative for skill innovation and outreach program. So, as the name suggests, Vikshit Bharat Initiative for Skill Innovation and this will be outreach network. So, as the name suggests, Vikshit Bharat Initiative for Skill Innovation and Outreach Network. So, as you see, if you remember the full form of vision, you will be able to mark the right answer. So, this was inaugurated by Ministry of Science and Technology, and I guess you people know who is the minister. Dr. Jitendra Singh is the minister. So, this aims at youth empowerment and skill development. So, this has been inaugurated by a foundation which is named Utsav Foundation, and it is a Gurugram based non-profit institution. So, here comes our first MCQ. The next MCQ that we have is jobs at our doorstep. A job diagnostic for young people's report which was launched by Government of India is a report of which organization? And the answer of this question is C, which is World Bank. So, as you see the name of the report, it aims at the gap that we have in skill development. So, it actually tries to promote skill-based education, and it is functional right now in 6 Indian states. So they are Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Orissa and Rajasthan. So this is an important report as it is from World Bank. The next MCQ that we have is, which public broadcaster recently launched the OTT platform Waves? The answer will be option number A, Prasar Bharati. Option number A, Prasar Bharati. So Prasar Bharati aims at providing the people a comprehensive digital experience, and hence they have launched this platform of Waves, where you can find games, books, movies, religious programs and many other programs. It is for all age groups. So in this platform of Waves, there are 65 live channels along with many private broadcasts. What is the name of the indigenously designed and manufactured machine pistol recently inducted by the Northern Command of the Indian Army? So the answer of this question is option number C. So ASMI is a machine pistol that oversees the operation in states of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Which day is observed as the National Cancer Awareness Day? The answer is November 7th. November 7th is the National Cancer Awareness Day, and the World Cancer Awareness Day, when this national changes to world, it will be 4th Feb. So I tell my dear aspirants, I would like to tell all of you that it is better to learn the important days using the technique of mnemonics. So as we know, cancer is a very is something, it's a disease that. So this has been published by the UNICEF. The most important part of this report is that it will be very shocking for you people to hear that half of the world's children actually lives in those areas that face high risk of climate and also high risk of environment hazards. So our children are not safe. This is what our reports, the report actually tried to display, or rather they tried to warn the countries which has high risk, so that since children are our future generations, so it is very important for us to keep them healthy and happy. Where was the second India CARICOM summit held? So the second Indian CARICOM summit was held in Guyana. Now the most important part is that the CARICOM actually is Caribbean community, right? And the first Indian CARICOM summit was held in New York. So since this is a very important news, please do read more about this CARICOM summit. Where was the India's first Constitution Museum inaugurated recently? So this is a very important question. The answer will be Sonipat, Haryana. So our speaker, Mr. Om Birla, he had inaugurated this at Sonipat, Haryana, and this inauguration, this thing was to celebrate 75 years of our democracy. Tungreshwar Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? So the answer is Maharashtra. As I had told you people that when a wildlife sanctuary when a national park comes to the comes as a question, you will definitely find some or the other connection of it with the news. So what happened exactly was, media had told that in this particular place wildlife were decreasing, wildlife were having very they were disappearing rather. So what happened, NGT, National Green Tribunal, as you all know, they sat and they were investigating regarding this matter, and they have found out that the news that has been given by the media is totally baseless and irrelevant and inaccurate. So there is no such disappearance, it was just a media hype. Which country has declared a national emergency due to water shortages, drought and forest fires? Your answer is Ecuador. Okay. So what happened in Ecuador is 60 days emergency has been declared, and this is the worst drought that these people are having. 40,000 hectares of crops have been actually damaged, loss. 44,000 cattle have actually died, animals have died. So they are having a serious emergency issue. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was honored with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Global Peace Award for Minority Upliftment in which country? And the answer to this question is United States of America. So there is an organization there which is AIAM. So this AIAM is Association of India American Minorities, which is situated in Maryland in USA, to actually support those Indians who are a minority in staying in USA. So just for honoring our Prime Minister for this initiative, he has been given this Martin Luther King Peace Award. Recently, where were prehistoric rock-cut footprints and human figure unearthed in Kerala? So the answer is Kasaragod. So in Kasaragod, many rock-cut footprints, around 24 footprints and human figures were found in this area, which is dating back to the megalithic period. So it is an important history question. This is what I meant to say, that when you combine your static study with the dynamic part, that is the current affairs part. So you need to maintain a balance between both, and this is an important part of history. Dongfeng 100 which was seen in the news, is a supersonic cruise missile of which country? So I guess the name is suggesting a bit what can be the answer. The answer is none other than China, and this was actually inaugurated in the 70th National Day Parade of China in the year of 2019. Recently, the Union Minister of Home Affairs inaugurated a new passenger terminal building and a Maitri Dwar in which state? Now you see the name, right? Maitri Dwar. You get a Bengali touch with the name. So the answer is none other than West Bengal. So this actually this terminal building and Maitri Dwar's main aim was to manage the cross-border movement of passenger as well as goods, right? And it was established under the Land Ports Authority Act. Land Ports Authority Act. So this was established as per this act, and the act was enacted in the year 2010, right? Which invasive plant is being used by artisans in Andhra Pradesh for eco-friendly handicrafts? The answer is water hyacinth. Water hyacinth is an invasive plant, as it is mentioned in the question, and it is a very important plant in terms of environmental aspect, right? I guess you all have heard, and this is in the National Science Center, New Delhi, in the Pragati Maidan. So, it was titled as the Black Diamond Unveiling the Depths. So, this gallery was titled as we know, coal is also known as black diamond, unveiling the depths, right? Please remember the theme, it might happen they ask you the theme also, right? Which city hosted the SCO summit recently? So, the answer is Islamabad. You know that SCO is actually a very important organization which was formed in the year 2001, and their main focus or aim is trade and economic cooperation, right? So, since these are very important organizations, it is important to know that where their summits are being held. Recently, the Army Chief launched Agnyastra multi-target detonation device in which city? So, the answer is Gangtok, B. Gangtok. So, it is a multi-target detonation device that has been launched during the Army Commanders Conference, which was held in Gangtok. Where was the Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference on Disaster Risk Reduction 2024 held? So, the answer is Manila, Philippines. So, this conference was actually held by the government of Philippines in aid with UNDRR. I guess you know what is UNDRR. UNDRR. So, United Nations Office of Disaster Risk Reduction, UNDRR. Which institution organized the International Methanol Seminar and Expo 2024? So, Niti Aayog actually launched this, where? In the Manekshaw Center of New Delhi. And as we know, again this topic is related to none other than environment. Methanol actually plays a very important role in energy transition, and also it acts as a low carbon fuel in green shipping, right? So, methanol is a very common topic that is often discussed in recent days as we are shifting for a greener India. Rani Durgavati, recently honored with a memorial in Madhya Pradesh, was from which dynasty? So, as I think you people can answer this, anyone who has read history, she is from the Chandela dynasty. Now, Rani Durgavati was known because she stood against the culture, and she is a woman of pride and honor that we all feel proud when we hear her, and also she was an important part during the Mughal conquest of Garha, right? So, she was recently honored, a memorial in Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Ceres is recently classified as what type of celestial body. So it has been classified as a dwarf planet. Now this is a very interesting thing, that as you know that Pluto was considered as our planet, and soon in 2006, if I am not wrong, it was classified as a dwarf planet. Now what is the criteria to be a dwarf planet? So actually IAU, International Astronomical Union, has actually laid down 3 criteria that can make a body, celestial body, a planet. Okay. So when a planet, or sorry, when a celestial body just is able to meet 2 criteria out of the 3 criteria, then it becomes a dwarf planet. So in short, I would like to tell you the criteria. So the first number is that it has to revolve around the sun. The second criteria is that it has to have enough mass so that it forms a round shape with the help of its gravity. Okay? And the last one, the last criteria, when the planet bodies are celestial bodies are not being able to meet this criteria, then it is demarcated as dwarf planet. So the third criteria is that unlike a planet, a dwarf planet don't have enough gravitational pull to actually destroy or clear its neighborhood of any other celestial body. When they don't have such gravitational pull apart from its own satellite to clear its neighborhood, then it becomes a dwarf planet. So the bodies who actually meet all the 3 criteria, they become a normal planet, and when only 2 criteria, the first 2 criteria are met but the third criteria is not met, then it becomes a dwarf planet. And also we have 5 dwarf planets, so it is important that you remember the names. So the number 1 you have already read it, that is Ceres, right? So the next one's Pluto. We all know Pluto. Haumea. Pluto, Haumea, Ceres, make and Eris. So these are the 5 dwarf planets that we have right now. Okay? Which country developed the hypersonic ballistic missile named Fateh 2? So as you see, the name Fateh is Arabic, so it must be Iran. So Fateh means what? What does Fateh mean? Fateh means, in Arabic it means conqueror. Okay? So it is a hypersonic missile and it was launched along with 180 other ballistic missiles. What kind of infection is trachoma recently eliminated by India as a public health problem? So it is a bacterial infection and it is caused by Chlamydia trachomatis. Okay, so this is the name of the bacteria that actually causes the infection trachoma, and it has been eliminated by India. Which institution related to Yakshaganga was recently accredited by the UNESCO Convention on Intangible Cultural Heritage? So the answer is A. Keremanil-Dagunji Mahaganapati Yakshaganga Mandali. Okay, so this is a long name. I guess you can remember Mandali and Dagunji. ठीक है? By remembering these 2 words, you will be able to answer it. So Yakshaganga is a traditional theatre which was prevalent during the 11th to the 16th century, and it mainly preaches the Vaishnav Bhakti movement, and it was actually participated mostly by men, but now women also take part. So, to safeguard this traditional thing of Yakshaganga, so UNESCO has actually accredited it, and this was formed in the year of 1934. This art of Yakshaganga was founded in this art, not this actually this mandali, this institution which is related to Yakshaganga was founded in the year 1934 by Shiv Rama Hegde, whatever you say. What is the name of the traditional beverage that is recently received a GI tag from Assam's Bodo community? So, the answer is Bodo Jo Guran. So, this is nothing but fermented rice beer, and it has got the geographical indication tag, and as we know that something very special from my area, when it gets national recognition, international recognition, GI tag is given to that. What type of missile is Visharaj developed by DRDO? I do not know what exactly this will be pronounced as, anyways. So, the answer is man portable air defense system. So, this missile is basically a man portable system, and it is actually designed to neutralize the low altitude aerial threats which are received. How many medals won by India? How many medals are won by India at the ISSF Junior World Shooting Championship in Peru? So, India has won a total of 24 medals, among which 13 are gold, 3 are silver, remaining 8 are bronze, right. So, India has actually bagged 24 medals, which is actually very good. So, this is the end of it. I have tried to extract out the most important MCQs that I felt can come in your examination, and please be consistent. I know the results are getting delayed, but soon we shall always hope for the best and for better results. Soon we will be witnessing good results. So, for that we need to be consistent and persistent, and please continue your studies. And lastly, I would again like to thank Capti Plus, and would love to bring out more important new series if possible, because as I told you people that I am in training. Nonetheless, all the best to everyone, and keep studying and remain positive. Thank you.